Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Arizona Cardinals. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Flash 25 behind. Get your swarm on. Let's go.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check 3, check 3. Easy.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. J.J. Watt, the one. Gets him down.
Watt on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
What we got? Check it back. Green, triple team. 58, come on. Flip it. Come on.
From the gun, Winston. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. He's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And he locates Luke Wilson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsay. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
58, boys, 58, it's Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't begin.
Green, triple team. Don't get nervous. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. Touchdown, Cardinals! DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hands up. Lead. Check 53. Here we go.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So Dalton now. And he finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Passing, it's Dalton. On the left side, a catch by White. A gain there of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Another chance for Dalton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Ready? Black, white. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Squeeze, double. Let's go.
First down, Winston. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals! Philip Lindsey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, Charlie. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the curve.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Corey Vedvik now set to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll rumble for about 6, up across the 20 to the 22.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Ready.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the slant. 58, come on.
On third down, Winston. And going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Wait. Check safety, check safety. Kill.
On first down, Lindsey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Check 24, check 24. Watch safety creep, creeping. Safety's creeping. Easy. Patch it. Flip it. Easy. Hey, let's go.
On second down, it's Lindsey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That second down play nets a -4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. Green, triple thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Winston from the gun on third down. Forced out to his left. Able to locate Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Get ready. Flag.
Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
Let him go. 58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elude. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jameis Winston with his second touchdown here in this first half. Here the Cardinals push further out in front.
And the sneak works on second and goal. They didn't wait until it was fourth down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 38.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
Now a give right side. It's Grant. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards there. First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Grant. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and 2.
368.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, shoot. Mike, number 53.
From the 30 on second down, Dalton. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
That's complete to his running back, Grant. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot. That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Dalton operating in the red zone now. This is White on the screen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. James White in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Gold with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
54, watch 54. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Watch twins. Mike, easy. Hey, 54. Hey, watch that.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. 3rd and 2 for Dalton. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
368.
Here's Dalton. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And Dalton to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
53. Move.
They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton, he's got a man. It's Williams. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. They'll run on first down. Grant. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They will run with Grant. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
At the 40-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come again. Here we go.
Another run by Lindsey.
Switch.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Winston sneaking it and able to follow his center and pick up the 1st. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shoot. 6 guys. 3,
On first down, Lindsey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Now on 2nd and 16. Winston. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
58, come on. Watch the curl. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Finding some room at midfield. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Watch the run.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready. Blue wave. White. Check right. Check. 55 to Mike. Oh, try. 55 to Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come.
From the 41, Winston. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike 55. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 13. Check 13.
From the gun, Winston. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, they took a shot there and tried to get it downfield, fourth quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted, but good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
That's what I do. Mike 50 shot. 55. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, check right. Where we go?
Now Winston on fourth down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Winston now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here comes Lindsey, toss right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Wait. Where we go?
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And Wilson has it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check.
Now it's Lindsey. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Philip Lindsey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a give right side. It's Grant. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Grant. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll try the left side. Grant. Room to run past midfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Grant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check, lucky. Mike 55. Easy. Hey, go.
Lindsey on the toss left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Check three.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Philip Lindsey. 47 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Dalton wants to throw. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So now Dalton to the right side, and he's got Edelman. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. He's back to throw. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. All right, here's Dalton. Going for it all. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
55, right there in the middle, 55. Cut. Check, 55.
Winston to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm about to take you to school. Mike 55. Check 55, Mike. Let's go, D. Big C. Here we go. We got to step up.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he locates Luke Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Winston. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the newest member of the Cardinals, Robert Alford. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the...
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a give right side. It's Grant. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Frank Clark has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
The Browns send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than scored.
And he's into the clear. 30, 10, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it